Not a huge fan of either, but if I had to choose, probably the Beatles. Never could understand Mick Jagger.
Truthfully, asking me any questions about music is a terrific waste of time. I had to ask somebody else what it would say about me if I said Beatles or Rolling Stones. And the best I can do is to say that I pretty much grew up in a music vacuum. So though while I appreciate both, I really can't land on one side or the other.
Definitely dogs. Got an affinity for Jack Russells, and we've got a couple right now. Couldn't imagine it without them.
This is a totally rigged question, cats or dogs. Because the thing is, if I want to come across like an independent, pioneering American woman, I must say dogs. If I say cats, I'm setting myself up as a lonely old lady who has nothing better to do with her time than play with cats. That said, I have cats, but I like dogs.
Proudest moment has to be marriage to my wife. Was a great and pretty much a game changer for me.
The things that gives me the greatest sense of joy is when I'm teaching a large group of people or speaking for whatever reason, and they laugh, but then also afterwards they would tell me that they never thought of something that way, or that they're much more equipped to have a certain conversation with somebody because of something that I said. So being able to make people laugh and also learn at the same time, by and large, those are always, those are my proudest moments.
Favorite childhood memory is the many fishing trips and excursions with my grandfather and dad. Did a lot of fishing together. A lot of great memories.
When I was a kid, my very first pet that I owned, all my own, was a guinea pig named Tewksbury. Tewks lived on the back porch in a hutch, and I lived in Colorado at the time, and there are varmints in Colorado, and so apparently one night one of these varmints got into Tewks's cage and didn't kill him, but really just mangled him up. And I know this doesn't sound like a favorite memory, but what I remember today is my parents, and I was probably in the 4th or 5th grade, is my parents taking this guinea pig to a friend of theirs who was a vet, and telling me with all the concern in the world that they were going to do everything they could for this guinea pig. Just the memory of that, I love that my parents were kind of willing when I was a kid to not only shelter me from the hard stuff, but to play along with whatever my mind and my emotions as a little kid needed. And I loved also that they had friends that were willing to kind of join in what I now know was a charade, but it was nice anyway.
Driven, intense at times, pretty good sense of humor.
I am very adaptable. When people need to change things or situations need to change, I'm very adaptable. I am calm, which I guess goes along with adaptable. And I'm gonna say witty is a better word.